What's going on, you guys? Basshead Wants and Needs Mars. Just wanted to do a recap of this Legion IEM that I've been listening to a lot recently, honestly. And I'm pairing it with the HiBR8 version 2. And I know I did review this IEM on my channel. I didn't think very highly of it because of the vocals. But honestly, upon listening to it a lot recently, because I don't have a lot of IEMs, I only have the Radon 6 and the Deuce, and my Xenon 6 is RMA, and I'm expecting the Grandmeister Anniversary Edition next week. So, but essentially, this is a good IEM. I was trying to sell it, but and then when I listened to it, this past month, man, I'm like, this is actually a gorgeous IEM. And my concerns with the vocals actually went away because I feel like it has amazing female vocals that are so airy, and the male vocals are fine. It's just like this set, I think once you listen to it in mid to high volume, man, it's just like, it's an amazing set. The bass is there and the excitement are there, and you do get an energetic listen. It's not a boring listen. It's not a listen that's gonna bore you to death. You definitely, gonna enjoy the set very much, as I am currently. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna change my mind once I receive the Grindmeister next week, because as most of you know, the Grindmeister is a beast, man. It's an all-rounder. It's got the bass, it's got the textures, it's got the details. And I know this IEM doesn't compete, but I promise you, after this, point, you do get a huge diminishing return. And IEMs like Radon 6 will definitely improve upon the Legion in terms of details, texture, stage, and all of that. But you're not really getting twice the performance. You're not getting the twice the performance, but you still getting an improvement upon the Legion. But under 1K, I don't think an IEM could compete. Not even the up. I haven't listened to the Top Pro. I don't think even the Deuce could compete with this. Yes, the Deuce is cleaner essentially through that mid, because Legion could get a little bit muddy, especially on higher volume. But I enjoyed listening to it at a higher volume because it will give you that subwoofer feel. So, but yeah, man, essentially this is a great IEM, and I think you could find one for 550. Price is nice. Price is not an issue. You definitely could listen to it, use it as an all-rounder. I think I've been listening to a lot of The Weeknd, Billie Eilish. It could get muddy, it could the bass, the mid bass could get too much at some points, but tone down the volume that you're listening to, then it will be fine. It's a very unique set, and you would feel the vibration of the bone conduction, and I thought to mention that because a lot of people asked me in the last video in the comments, how's the stage, how's the vibration. It's amazing, man. It's an amazing set. I'm probably gonna keep it, to be honest with you, because I don't have something that is performing close to this, and I do feel it does perform IEMs that sit around 1K, 2K, and sometimes even more, because it does give you that feeling. The Mest Mark II had the bone conduction, but you essentially didn't feel it. But with this IEM, you do feel it, and not a lot of IEMs would give you this type of signature where it's got the bass, it's got the details, it's got the texture, it's got the separation and layering. Not top tier detail retrieval, but it's still decent enough for you to be immersed within the sound. And yeah, man, that's all to it. I will be getting the Grandmeister next week, and if I do end up getting the Monarch Mark IV, I would do compare it also the top Vanguard Top Pro. I will try to compare it, but I thought to give you an update, guys, that I'm enjoying this IEM, and I think it's worth getting if you're looking for something that below 1K and still would perform as like a total IM in terms of like the stage and the immersiveness, you know. In terms of detail retrieval, I think is okay. You know, separation is not the best, but it still is nice and decent enough. If you have any questions, drop them below.